The fact that you're already looking for reasons to click off this video just shows how fucked our attention spans are. And believe me, I'm no different. I scroll on Reels, watch YouTube videos and then click off them straight away because I get bored too quickly. I do all of that shit and we need to start doing something about it. I find it hard to focus now. I find it hard to listen properly to someone when we're having a conversation because I just need more stimulation. And the way things are going right now on social media, everything is just being made and designed to be more dopamine related, be more retention, more attention span fucking. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just going to keep making your attention span worse because it's rewarding you so constantly. Like a Mr. Beast video, for example, you're getting constant little hits and then nothing else can compare to it. You can't sit through a long podcast episode or a long YouTube video because you're not getting those same hits of dopamine. And it also translates into real life. Like you can't sit down and focus. This is what I'm feeling right now. You can't sit down and focus on homework. You can't have a conversation with your parents because you just want to get back to doing something with a high dopamine reward, and everything just feels kind of dull and boring except for those stimulating videos and all the other shit that you get, social media stuff as well, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. So I think that it's time that we change that. I think the videos like this, longer style, slower paced, bit more informative and educational, and also documentative as well, I think those are better. I think actively stopping yourself from doing that shit that will just reduce your attention span. So any sort of short form content, highly stimulating content like Mr. Beast, and like really retention edited stuff. So stuff with lots of little sound effects, cuts, rewards, little things that just get your dopamine cranking. Avoiding that sort of stuff and focusing also on doing a little bit more focused stuff. So one of the things that's really helped me, it does sound a bit cliche and maybe you don't have to do it if you want, but meditation. I've been getting into that recently and I did it a while ago and I stopped, and now I've kind of tried to get back into it, and it's been quite helpful in terms of doing it at the start of the day to make sure that I remember my purpose and what I'm trying to do and what habits are going to get me there and what aren't. So I think it's a good place to start. Also forcing yourself to shut off those distractions, so turning your phone off, like cutting yourself off from Instagram, TikTok, YouTube for periods of time during the day. So I try not to watch anything in the morning. Sometimes I'm not good at that, obviously, and I've had my fair share of fuck-ups, but I find that really helpful, especially for the first couple of hours of the day when you're just waking up. It kind of sets the tone of the day. If you turn your phone off, don't look at your laptop or your phone and just meditate, chill out, maybe read a book. So yeah, the other thing is doing more focused tasks. So doing your homework more, or for me, doing your homework more, doing stuff that requires you to be a bit more focused, reading a book as a way to kind of pass the time instead of scrolling on your phone, writing shit down, just doing any sort of focused thing. And it can be anything like that you find enjoyable. Could be sport, fitness, I don't mind, anything. But doing that stuff that's a little bit more challenging for your brain and not as rewarding as just sitting there and scrolling and getting a new little dopamine hit every time you scroll, but overall kind of gets you a little bit closer to your goals. And I've been incredibly bad at controlling my social media use and also being able to focus on the stuff that really matters. But last couple of weeks, I've been slowly getting better. I used to be like an absolute crackhead for that shit. I would sit there for hours, days, at a time, just like this is one of the times I'm not very proud of, but I spent an entire night, I was about 14, I spent an entire night just solely scrolling through TikTok. I pulled an all-nighter by myself on a school night, just scrolling through TikTok. Nothing else, no YouTube, no nothing. I just scrolled for 12 hours. How fucked up is that? And those kind of moments get me scared in terms of if I can ever make it to where I want to be. Like, doing that stuff kind of scares me a little bit. So if you're at that point where you're wanting to make a change to how you spend your day, you feel like you don't have enough time to focus on the stuff that you want to do, and you just can't seem, when you say you want to lock in and do something, you just can't seem to focus on it. Try meditation, try blocking your phone and your laptop, putting them all in a different room, whatever, for the first few hours of the day, and especially when you go to bed as well. Big point, get your sleep. Wake up on time, read for a little bit during the day, meditate, do some more challenging tasks instead of scrolling, and do less social media stuff. Yeah, that's about it.